Hi there, this is just a quick video, well it was going to be a video showing the how to do the 60 Hz mod on the Atari Jaguar. I just noticed there's another guy who put up another video just showing you how to do that, so rather than repeating what was said in that video, it was a great video by the way. It's by Fagan RS500, I think it was. I'll put a link down in the comments so you can check that out. His channel's full of stuff like full of retro hardware kind of mods and so on. Well worth checking out. But anyway, what I was going to do as well was install a switch so that I can kind of switch between 50 and 60 Hertz. So yeah, let's see how we get on with that. So first of all, we need to get into the Jag. Atari made it very easy to get into the Jag. So basically just 4 screws at the bottom here, 4 Phillips screws. So we'll just undo those. Okay, so then the lid just pops off there. Put that to one side. Okay, so this part here, there's another four screws, one on either side of the cartridge port, and 2 down the bottom here in these kind of recesses. Okay, once you've done that, you can lift out this whole kind of the whole motherboard basically, including the shield and everything. So lift from the back and then screw forward, and that's it. So that is the motherboard encased in this kind of RF shield. So what we just need to do is just pry back these tabs, hold the top on. There's also these little twist tabs at the bottom here, and they need to be twisted straight to get it off. Okay, once you get the top off, you should be able to see the motherboard. That should just lift straight out of the bottom half of the tray. Okay, so the bit we're interested in is actually on the bottom side of this board. So I might have to zoom in. It's actually under control port 2. There's a row of 5, or a column of 5 resistors. Let me zoom in and then be able to see those a bit better. Okay, so here are the 5 resistors. You can see the one that was removed. This is like a just a 000 resistor, 0 ohm resistor. It'll have 3 zeros on it. So there's no resistance, so it's basically effectively just a jumper. So you can just remove that, and that basically makes it 60 Hertz. So to make it switchable, we just need to basically solder on a wire to each pad there, and then those 2 wires will go to a switch. So let's go and do that. Okay, so that's the 2 wires soldered on. Just so you know, I'm using it's 30 gauge wire, wrapping wire I think I call it, solid core wire, and it's about 0.2 millimeters I think it is. So now I've done that, I'm going to have to install the switch in the actual case, so let's go and do that. Okay, as to the switch I'm going to be using, I'm going to be using these these rocker switches. I saw Retro Game Tech use these on his Mega Drive. I think it was a 50-60 Hz mod on that as well. I just thought they were kind of quite nice, better looking than the big toggle switches that you can see. So that's what I'm going to be using. It's basically just a simple open and close switch. And as to where I'm going to install it, I think it's probably going to go along here. I did have a look at installing it on the back. There's quite a bit of plastic on the back to go through, so I thought probably about there, which is where the power supply goes into. It could fit quite nicely along there. Anyway, so to do that, I mean, first of all, we'll have to kind of make a little hole there, so it's sort of a square hole for this to go into. These things just basically push in. They've got little spring-loaded things on the side there, so they will just pop in, and then I can solder the other ends of the wires. So let's go and do that. Okay, so that's the hole done there. Bit rough, but does the job. So that means that the switch can just go into there. So that's good. Basically, I just used a Dremel to just basically put a hole in it, and then just shape the hole out. What I might need to do, just thinking about this, how far this kind of protrudes into the case. The shielding on, just so it happens, I'm not sure if you can see that or not. Yeah, the first kind of prong on that switch clears that kind of cutout on the venting. So I think I just need to do another cutout, and then I'll be able to fit the bottom half of the shielding in without having to bend these contacts on the switch. So let's give that a go. Okay, as you can see, I put the I've kind of carved out another little hole there for the other contact to sit through. I was worried it might short out against the case, but there's quite a lot of clearance either side of the contacts, so I think it should be okay. The actual case doesn't actually, the shielding doesn't actually move that much once it's in the case, so it should be fine. So now it's just going to be a case of soldering the ends of the wires to those contacts, and we should be done. Okay, so that's soldered the wires on. There's our switch there. So let's put it all back together and we'll try it out. Just another quick look at it now that it's all reassembled. There's the switch there. Not as straight as I liked it, but it'll do. Here we go. So off would be 60 Hertz and on would be 50. So let's go and try it out. So I just thought I'd show you the difference between 50 Hertz and 60 Hertz. Game I'm using is Doom. At the moment I've got the console set to 50 Hertz. So if I just switch it on. So you can see on this TV there's a kind of a slight border along the top there. Once it gets into the demo, you see at the top of the bottom we've got borders. I'm not sure if you can make that out, but definitely borders there, and it's running a little bit slowly, or slower. Okay, so now if I switch this to 60 Hertz and switch it back on. Hopefully you can see that the border at the top's now gone. Obviously 60 Hz is going to flicker on this camera now, but and hopefully you can see it's full screen now, and it's running a little bit faster. So those are the differences. Okay, that's it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe, rate, do whatever you like. And I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.